In this video, I'll go over interactive language arts applications to use in the classroom for increasing student involvement and success in various language arts topics. We'll go over SoftSchool's Language Arts, Utah Education Network Language Arts, Newsela, Purdue Owl, and Grammarly. Therefore, you'll learn about these applications that contain quizzes, games, interactive articles, and language arts tools for understanding grammar, diction, and other integral language arts topics. Teachers should know about these resources for students, and students should know how to navigate them after watching this video. The first application I want to show you is the SoftSchool's Language Arts. So when you go to this website, there's many different things that you can use. For example, worksheets, games, quizzes, grammar examples, many things with vocabs, and then some cool tools that I'm going to show you, like the word search maker. So let's do that first. And in the word search maker, you put the title of your worksheet, so let's say. And then you put words separated by commas like this. And then press generate. And then from here you can right click and press print. And then it will print out the word search that you have made. So now let's go back. And there's many different games, so we'll go to games. Go to noun games that you can do, so you can play these games. Go back, vocab things, literary terms examples. Let's look at this. So this is just a really good source for students to understand basic language arts functions and rules, etc. There's also worksheets for teachers that are very easy to open and download. So let's look at this. For example, read a story and fill out pocket charts. And all you do is press on the worksheet, then press generate. When it opens up to this page, you wait for it to load, and then you right click and press print. And then it prints out the worksheet as shown. Okay, the next site I want to show you is the Utah Education Network 7 through 12 Language Arts module. So on here there's many different cool elements that you can use. For example, literary elements map, where students can go on here and then make character maps, conflict maps, resolution maps, setting maps. For instance, we'll go to conflict map. On the conflict map, you write one conflict and then you press enter, and then it makes the organizer. And then if you want to make a different organizer, you can go resolution map, write the resolution, character map, and then at the end you can press print and choose which maps you want to print out. So the word mover lets you make poetry and gives you a word bank to make the poetry from. For example, you bring words, you can add words. You can edit words by double clicking and scrolling. For example, if you wanted to add an S, and then you can shuffle or make new words. So keep going through, make new words, press next, and then you can email it, save it as a PDF, or send it to a printer. And then there's also quizzes. So for example, the vocab context quiz for the SAT words. And two more things I want to show you are the letter generator and the read, write, think printing press, which I think are pretty interesting. So the letter generator, you go onto here, go to continue. You can write a friendly letter or a business letter, and then it gives you the format, so you enter all this information, and then when it's done, it will shoot out the letter that you've made, and then you can press print or save as final or share the final. So that's a cool application. And then the read, write, think printing press. You can make flyers, brochures, newspaper, and it comes with a layout, and then you select the layout and then enter text and images into here, and you can mess around with the font and the size. And so then when you're done, you press finish and print, and then you have a brochure. Okay, the next application I want to go over is Newsela. Newsela, this is the student view. So I'm in a class right now, and we can see what classes I'm in by going to the icon with my name in the top right corner. And then this is a sign up code for class I'm in, which is in Tutorial Central, and I'm the teacher. So then if we want to go back to the assignments that I have, I press on the home screen, and I'll have another tutorial on this, and maybe I'll throw up a link to that tutorial. And then you press on your assignment. And when you're in the assignment, you open up the article. In the article, you can highlight things, so take notes. There's activities associated with each article. For example, you have to look at the power words and understand the definition of each word, and there's quizzes on those words. that you see throughout the article. For example, a power word is beneficial, and then it gives you the definition, and if you understand the definition, press got it, and it shows that you know that word and that you are actively reading through the article. And then there is an option to write a short paragraph that explains the central idea of the article, so a teacher might assign this, and you have to type that and submit the response. And then there's also quizzes associated with what you read in the text. So this is a good reading comprehension tool for students that teachers can make an account, assign different articles for them to read. Students can read through them and really understand the text and learn new vocab words. And as a student, you can also look through articles yourself if you just want to read. You don't need to do just the assignments, and there's many very cool articles and learning things on here that you can take a look through. Now, Purdue Owl is another really useful site. It gives you tips on general writing stuff, for example, mechanics, grammar, punctuation. It helps you write things like applications. If you go to research and citation, it tells you about conducting research, using research, different styles of writing. And then if you're ever doing something like making an application, there's lots of helpful tools and things that you can use. For example, this page, action verbs that describe skills, job, accomplishments, let's look at that. And so you press through here and it explains what is an action verb and tells you how to use it, and then gives you examples. And then, so there's PDFs, things that you can see, examples of papers. It's just a really useful tool to use, and it explains why it's written like this, how to write it. Purdue Owl is a great writing resource. Now the last application I want to show you is Grammarly. So what does Grammarly do? Grammarly, you upload a document, or you can write a document, and then it goes through and checks and makes sure there's no grammar errors or mistakes. For instance, on Google Docs, it doesn't show grammatical errors, so what you need to do is use Google Docs for the writing and then upload that document into Grammarly by pressing upload. And then when you upload that, or you can write, of course, so type your title and then write, so you can write your own. And then once you've done that, it will look through the document, and I'll show you how it does this. It checks it. If there's anything wrong, you press on it, and then it tells you how to change it. And then when you're done, you can download or print whatever document has been corrected. And this is a free site, so this is the free version. There's also a premium version which costs money, but really you only need the free version to just do a quick check of your grammar and for plagiarism. It's really easy to set up an account. It's through your G Suites application. So when you log into Grammarly, it will ask you to sign in with your G Suites account. So as a student and teacher, you just sign in with your normal account.